नमस्कार दोस्तों, वेलकम टू गेट वाला। मैं हूं सतीश कुमार दुर्शेट्टी, फैकल्टी ऑफ माइक्रो प्रोसेस। मैं स्वागत कर रहा हूं। आज बार्क एग्जाम है, कल आज मॉर्निंग ही मैं माइक्रो प्रोसेस का सेशन ले रहा हूं क्योंकि एज पर द शेड्यूल माइक्रो प्रोसेस सेशन भी है। सो माइक्रो प्रोसेस को आपको एग्जाम के पहले भी आपको कंटेंट आना है, इसलिए मैं ले रहा हूं, बुरा मत मान लो। सो जल्दी से जल्दी ज्वाइन करो बेटा। मैं माइक्रो प्रोसेस का इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन डिस्कस करना चाहता हूँ। सो बेसिकली हमको क्वेश्चन कहाँ से आता है, टॉपिक्स टू बी कवर्ड। इसमें बेसिक क्वेश्चंस विल कम फ्रॉम 8085 माइक्रोप्रोसेसर, लाइक एड्रेसिंग मोड। 8085 माइक्रोप्रोसेसर से आता है क्वेश्चंस। नेक्स्ट एड्रेसिंग मोड्स, एंड आफ्टर दैट इंस्ट्रक्शंस, 8085 इंस्ट्रक्शंस। इसके ऊपर क्वेश्चंस आने की चांसेस है। ओके, सो फटाफट स्टार्ट करेंगे बेटा। लेट अस स्टार्ट विद द क्वेश्चंस। सो ट्राई टू आंसर दिस क्वेश्चन फर्स्ट। Let us start with a simple question. Answer this question. Yes. Okay, answer this question. For 8085 microprocessor, the instructions RST6 restart subordinate address what? 00H, 03H, 30H, 33H. See RST6. So this is a type number, so we have to multiply with 8. Okay, in 8085 microprocessor interrupts, the type number should be multiplied with 8, so that will become as 48. So this 48 is in decimal, so we have to convert it into hexadecimal, that will become 30H. So the right answer for this question is option C, my dear. Option C is the right answer. 30H is the right answer. Okay, chalo, let us go for the next question. Yeah. So if the accumulator of an Intel 8085 microprocessor contains 37H, so A is 37H, and the previous operation has set the carry flag, so carry flag is equal to 1. Then you are writing the instruction ACI 56. ACI 56 means what? The content 56 added with the contents 37 and also with 1, and the result is going to be stored in the accumulator. So A is 37. So 37 means we are going to come as 0, 0, 0. So this is double 1. So 0, 1, 1, 1. And 56 means, let us take 56, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, double 1, 0. Okay. So if you take the addition of these numbers, 1 plus 0, 1, 1 plus 1, 1, 0, 1 plus 1, 1, 0 plus 1, 1, 1. So this is 1. 1 plus 1, 1, 0. 1 plus 1, 1, 0, 1 plus 1, 1, 0, this is 1. Okay, and we are going to add carry to this. So 1 plus 1, 1, 0, so 1 here, 1 here, so 1, 0, 0, 0. So answer is 1, 2, 4, this is 8E. So the right answer is you are going to get as 8E, my dear. Okay, if anybody is having any doubts, let me know. अगर इतना प्रॉब्लम है तो आपको क्लास बंद करके जर्नी को जाओ मिस्टर अयक मंजूर भाई। ओके, हम मेहनत कर रहे हैं, आपको पूरा प्लेलिस्ट मिलना है। तो एज पर द शेड्यूल ओनली वी आर टेकिंग द क्लासेस, बट आपको पूरा सब्जेक्ट्स कवर हो चुका है, लेकिन आपको पता नहीं है माइक्रो प्रोसेस पहले लिस्ट में नहीं है। बार्क एग्जाम के लिए माइक्रो प्रोसेसर लिस्ट में नहीं था पहले, बट मैंने खुद से मैं मेहनत करके अगेन रिवाइंड करके माइक्रो प्रोसेस भी इंपॉर्टेंट है बच्चों के लिए, इसलिए लगाया। अदरवाइज माइक्रो प्रोसेसर वाज नॉट इन द शेड्यूल ऑफ द प्लेलिस्ट। ओके, इट इज एक्स्ट्रा बेनिफिट फॉर यू। चलो, 8EH is the right answer. So the right answer goes to option A, my dear. Option A is the right answer. Let us go for the next question. Which one of the following 8085 assembly language instructions does not affect the contents of the accumulator? उसका आंसर बताइए बेटा, जल्दी से जल्दी बताओ। तो जितने लोग लाइव हैं मुझे एक बार कंफर्मेशन कर दीजिए। Yes. Yes, Mohit Jistan. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Chalo. So if you see which one of the following 8085 assembly language instruction does not affect the contents of accumulator. See, this will affect. So B will be added to the A and the result is going to be stored in the A. So decimal adjust. A decimal adjust हो सकता है, decimal में conversion कर सकता है. So complement accumulator means A is equal to A dash. But compare B means what? A and B are compared, but registers are unaltered. A and B compared, but registers are not changing. Registers won't change. Registers don't change. So the right answer is option B. Compare instruction does not affect the results. Yes, our exam hai, pata hai. So compare instruction will not affect the result. Compare instruction will not affect the registers. Okay. Chalo, let us go for the next question. When 8086 executes an interrupt type instruction, it resets both IF and TF flags, resets all flags, sets both IF and TF flag, resets the carry flag and trap flag. This question is related to 8086. In 8086, we are having total 9 flags. Total we are having 9 flags. So in the 9 flags, 6 are treated as status flags, 6 are treated as status flags, and 3 are treated as control flags. So 6 will be treated as status flags, 3 will be treated as control flags. So what are the status flags? That is carry flag, auxiliary flag, parity flag, 0 flag, and sign flag. So when it comes to the control flags, direction flag, interrupt flag, and a trap flag. So this is the direction flag, this is the interrupt flag, and this is the trap flag. Okay, and your overflow flag also. Total this. Okay, so try to answer the question. Abhi question mein kya पूछ रहा है? Whenever 8086 executes interrupt instruction, what is going to happen? That is a question. Yes, tell me. Yes, interrupt flag and trap flag, they are going to become 0. Why? Because it is going to execute. So interrupt flag is equal to 0 and the trap flag is equal to 0. It is nowhere related to this particular carry flag and trap flag. So before handling the interrupt, it indicates that interrupt flag is equal to 0 and the trap flag is equal to 0. So option A is the right answer. Okay, let us go for the next question. Yeah. What is this? In 8085, the DA instruction is used for direct address accumulator, double add accumulator, decimal adjust accumulator, direct access accumulator. So the right answer is decimal adjust accumulator. DA stands for decimal adjust accumulator. DA stands for decimal adjust of the accumulator, my dear. DA stands for decimal adjust of the accumulator. Yes, मुझे पता है आज एग्जाम है, लेकिन क्या एक्चुअली ये माइक्रो प्रोसेस का सेशन माइक्रो प्रोसेस का सब्जेक्ट लिस्ट में नहीं था, सो उसके बाद ऐड हो चुका था. चलो, लेट अस गो फॉर द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Which one of the following instruction is a 3-byte instruction? Which one of the following is a 3-byte instruction? Suppose if you say move immediate, so this is a 2-byte instruction. Okay, wow. So why? Because we can write like this. So I can write like this: move immediate a comma 22. So this is opcode 1 byte, this is operand 1 byte. So this becomes as a 2-byte instruction. Next, jump 250, jump 2050. So this is the opcode. So this is the opcode, and this is operand 1 and this is operand 2. So it is a 3-byte instruction. It is a 3-byte instruction. So these are this is a register addressing mode. Move a comma b, move a comma m. This is a register addressing mode. This is a 1 byte. ये 1 byte होगा. Next, LDAXB. This is also LDAXB. So that means the contents of BC pair address, those contents will be traveling into the A register. So this is also a 1 byte instruction. Okay, wow. So the only option here is 3-byte instructions. Option is jump. Jump 2050 is the answer. Okay, jump 2050 is the answer. Let us go for the next question. Answer this question. This question, LXI SP27FF call 1006. This is POS H, nahi POP H. So this is POP H. So here what I can write here is POP H. Okay. So what are the contents of the stack pointer and the HL register pair on completion of execution of these instructions? So try to execute and tell me what is going to be the answer. So मुझे पता है आज एग्जाम है, but आपको एग्जाम को तैयार हो जाओ. But as per the schedule, it was kept. Initially, microprocessor was not there in the list, but I recommended microprocessor also is there in the exam. But the time was not sufficient to adjust the schedule, so that's why. But before the exam on, it has to go. So I don't want to disturb your preparation for the going to the exam. आप आपका journey में रहो. अगर if you are in the journey, you can please come and attend. Okay. So आपका mind को मैं प्रेजेंट में रहने रख चाहता हूँ. अगर आपको एग्जाम को अब तक नहीं स्टार्ट हो गया, प्लीज गो हेड. अगर आप जर्नी में है तो ये सेशन देख सकते हैं. दैट्स योर विश. ओके, ट्राई टू आंसर दिस क्वेश्चन. LXI SP27FF. So what happens here now? The SP is going to become 27FF. So stack pointer I can take it as 27FF. So this is the stack and this is our stack pointer. So this stack pointer now will become as 27FF. Okay, call 1006. Call 1006 means what happens? Before the calling to the next address, the next instruction address, that is 1006, that is going to be pushed onto the stack. Stack pointer has to be decremented by twice. That is 27FE and this is 27FD. Okay, 27FE, 27FD. So now here it is going to call 1006 now. So the next instruction 06 and 10 will come here. 06 and 10 will come here. Okay, then what happens? PC will be jumping to 1006. PC will become 1006 next step. And next 1006 में क्या है? 1006 में POP H है. So POP H means what? जो कुछ भी contents है, so HL will become as जो कुछ भी contents है, that will become as 1006, and the stack pointer will be incremented. Stack pointer will become as 27FF again. So one push, one pop के बाद stack pointer same ही रहेगा. So question पूछ रहा है to SP and HL. So SP is 27FF and HL is 1006. So the right answer is option C. Option C is the right answer. Yes, मुझे एग्जाम पता है. Option C is the right answer. चलो. What is the answer for this question? The content of the program counter of an Intel 8085 microprocessor specifies which one of the following? जल्दी से जल्दी बताओ बेटा. Very simple question है. आप मिस मत करना, उसका आंसर बताइए. PC always holds the address of the next instruction to be executed. The content of the program count of an Intel 8085 microprocessor specifies which one of the following: the address of the instruction being executed, the address of the instruction executed earlier, the address of the next instruction to be executed. So the right answer is the address of the next instruction to be executed. Option C is the right answer. PC always holds the address of the next instruction to be executed. I'm very happy that 8 members dekh rahe, even though exam is going on, exam is yet to start, 8 member dekh rahe. I'm very happy for this. एक बार जितने लोग लाइव में हैं मुझे एक बार थम्स अप दिखाइए बेटा, मैं आपको थैंक यू बोलना चाहता हूँ एंड आल्सो ऑल द बेस्ट बोलना चाहता हूँ जितने लोग लाइव में देख रहे हैं सेशन को. चलो, लेट अस गो फॉर द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Yeah, 3 devices A, B, C are connected. 3 devices A, B, C are connected to Intel 8085 microprocessor. Device A has the highest priority and device C has the lowest priority. Then the correct assignment of interrupt inputs is dash. Thank you. The correct assignment of interrupts inputs is dash. तो उसको कैसे हैंडल करना है? देखो बेटा, 8085 basically is having 8 interrupts. 8085 में so hardware interrupts are 5. Hardware interrupts are 5. Okay, so what are the hardware interrupts? So first comes the trap. Trap is the highest weightage. Trap is the highest weightage. Trap is also called as RST 4.5. Okay, RST 4.5 is the highest weightage. So इसके बाद लिस्ट ऐसा है, 5.5 नीचे आएगा, 6.5 नीचे आएगा एंड 7.5 ऊपर आएगा. And next comes INTR. Okay, INTR. So these are the set of interrupts. 5 interrupts. Actually इसमें highest priority ये है, next priority ये है, next priority ये है, next priority ये है, least priority ये है. अभी क्वेश्चन में क्या दिया है? A device, A should be go for RST 4.5. Actually device A has the highest priority and device C has the least priority. So device C should go to the least priority. Device C should go to the least priority. लेकिन इसमें INTR नहीं है. So what is the next list? The next list is this. So device C least priority. So device C has to go to RST 5.5. Highest should go to 4.5. A uses trap. Device A has trap. Yes, this is device A. This is the highest. This is the highest. So device A will go for this. Very good. Device A will go for this. Device C uses 5.5. But here options may A uses trap, but C uses RST 6.5 given. 6.5 and this is given 5.5. This is wrong, na? This is wrong actually. A सही है. A uses trap, B uses RST 5.5 बेटा, C uses RST 6.5. C should be the least priority. So this option is confusing. Option D नहीं हो सकता है. A uses RST 5.5, B uses RST 6.5 भी गलत है. C uses trap, ये भी गलत है because C should be least. So A uses RST 5.5, ये भी गलत है. B uses RST 6.5 because highest priority should be A. So 7.5 is the highest priority. Next RST 6.5 is the next priority. C uses the 5.5. So these are next highest, next. So we can go for this. So this is not matching. Actually A कर सकते हैं लेकिन B and C को बार में देखना है ना. So this is A and this is B and this is C होगा. अभी देखो ये तीनों में ये highest priority है, ये least priority है. समझ में आपको? ये ऑप्शन में A को हाईएस्ट प्रायोरिटी मिल रहा है लेकिन C को लीस्ट प्रायोरिटी नहीं मिल रहा है. लीस्ट प्रायोरिटी बोलो तो 5.5 आना है. 5.5 should come there. You understand, my dear? So the right answer for this question is option C. Any doubts in this question you can ask me. ट्रिपल ई में माइक्रो प्रोसेस आता है क्या? यस, ट्रिपल ई ECE में भी माइक्रो प्रोसेस है बेटा. ट्रिपल ई ECE में भी माइक्रो प्रोसेस आएगा. दिव्यांश गौतम, थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर कमिंग फॉर द क्लास इन अर्ली मॉर्निंग. अगर आप देखें तो पूरा आप एग्जाम के बाद आप ही मैसेज कर लो मुझे, तो डेफिनेटली आपको बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस आने की चांसेस है. ओके, सो जितने लोग लाइव में हैं मुझे इधर आप मेरा टेलीग्राम चैनल लिख सकते हो. आप एग्जाम होने के बाद एग्जाम होने के बाद आप मुझे मैसेज कर लो. ये मैसेज कर लो मुझे. चलो, लेट अस गो फॉर द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Which of the following is not a vectored interrupt? Which of the following is not a vectored interrupt, my dear? Which of the following is not a vectored interrupt? Try to answer this question. Answer please. Which one of the following is not a vectored interrupts? Vectored interrupts. Thank you मुरली. ఎక్కడి నుంచి मुरली? एग्जाम के लिए मेरा बेटा एग्जाम के लिए मैं एक ही टिप देना चाहता हूँ. बिफोर इफ यू आर इन द जर्नी प्लीज क्लोज योर आइज. ये सेशन आप दौर में भी देख सकते हैं एंड आप आराम से थोड़ा पॉजिटिव वाइब्स के ऊपर ध्यान करो. ओके, माइंड में जीरो माइंड स्टेट को करने की कोशिश करो. एग्जाम को जाने के पहले जीरो माइंड स्टेट में होना है. तो डोंट बी ने हैराना, डोंट बी ने टेंशन, डोंट बी ने प्रेशर. ओके, सो एग्जाम को जाने के बाद पहले फर्स्ट 5 मिनट्स प्लीज गो थ्रू द पेपर, ऑल द क्वेश्चन. फर्स्ट 5 मिनट्स, डोंट इमीडिएटली स्टार्ट. फर्स्ट 5 मिनट्स जस्ट गो थ्रू द पेपर. सो आपको लगा होता है पेपर ज़्यादा न्यूमेरिकल आया और ज़्यादा थियोरेटिकल आया, आपको पता होता है. अगर आपको फर्स्ट 5 मिनट्स में एक व्यू आता है ना पेपर में ज़्यादा न्यूमेरिकल क्वेश्चन है, देन यू शुड बी मोर अलर्ट अबाउट द टाइम. अगर पेपर में मोर थियोरेटिकल क्वेश्चन है, देन यू कैन स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 डायरेक्टली. तो आप आराम से क्वेश्चन को लगाओ डायरेक्ट से. while you're answering the question, suppose एक क्वेश्चन को आंसर अब it is taking more than 1 minute for you, please skip it, round off it, please skip it, go for the next question. Okay, so don't stuck only at one question for more number of seconds or more number of minutes. ఇక్కడ వైజాగ్ లో టెలిగ్రామ్ లో జాయిన్ గమ్మా. ఓకే, సో మోర్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ you have to answer, so please be attentive. And last 10 minutes or last 15 minutes you please keep a time to re-verify the answers. Okay, और जो भी कोई पेंडिंग है उसके ऊपर ध्यान रखो. So this is the only way I can help you. And BARC is not that much tough like GATE examination. That is one point I want to tell you. अगर आपका GATE का प्रिपरेशन अच्छा है तो GATE का प्रिपरेशन एटलीस्ट सपोज सम 40 to 50% है तो देन BARC के लिए आप डेफिनेटली तो आप गुड स्कोर कर सकते हैं. इतना ज़्यादा डेप्थ नहीं रहता, उसका मतलब है इतना ज़्यादा कॉन्क्रीट न्यूमेरिकल क्वेश्चंस नहीं आता, थोड़ा सा आप कॉन्सेप्चुअल होता, थियरी क्वेश्चंस आता. ओके, థ్యాంక్ యూ మురళి. ఆల్ ద బెస్ట్ మురళి. ఎక్కడ వైజాగ్లో ఎక్కడ పడింది సెంటర్? గీతం సా, ఆంధ్ర యూనివర్సిటీయా, బీచ్ రోడా? చలో. Which one of the following is not a vectored interrupt? He is asking which is not a vectored interrupt, my dear. So if you see the total interrupts are 8085 is having 8085 has total 13 interrupts. 13 interrupts, my dear. So these 13 interrupts can be classified like this. The answer देखो, 13 interrupts can be classified like this. 13 interrupts are classified like this. They are classified as hardware versus software, vectored versus non-vectored. Okay, and maskable versus non-maskable. Maskable versus non-maskable. So these are the instructions, my dear. Vectored versus non-vectored, maskable versus non-maskable, hardware and software. So what are the hardware interrupts, my dear? So let me take the table here. So what are the hardware interrupts? Hardware interrupts such as trap, which is also called as RST 4.5. Next, RST 5.5, RST 6.5, RST 7.5, and INTR. So these all are hardware interrupts. Coming to the software interrupts, RST 0, RST 1, RST 2, RST 3, RST 4, RST 5, RST 6, RST 7. ओके, तो पूरा मिला के कितना होगा? ये 8 हो गया बेटा, देखो ये 8 हो, ये 5 हो गया, ये 5 हो गया, ये 8 हो गया, पूरा मिला के 13 इंटरप्ट्स बन गए. क्लियर? सिमिलरली वेक्टर इंटरप्ट्स मींस विच हैज पर्टिकुलर डायरेक्शन. अगर ये एक इंटरप्ट एग्जीक्यूट एक इंटरप्ट होने के बाद which ISR has to be executed. So here this particular trap 4.5 should be multiplied with 8, that is address. Okay, so here this is multiplied with address. Vector means the n type is multiplied with address 8. Okay, that is ISR address. So if you see now, so these all are the vector interrupts. Trap is a vector interrupt. Next, RST 7.5, RST 6.5, RST 5.5, and INTR. So these all are, sorry, INTR is not a vector interrupt. So RST 0 to 7. So non-vector is INTR. INTR के लिए execute special procedure नहीं है. So user has to write his own program. Maskable में only trap is the non-maskable, remaining all are maskable. So trap or RST 4.5, trap or RST 4.5 is the non-maskable. So the maskable are what? RST 7.5, RST 6.5, RST 5.5, INTR, and RST 0 to RST 7. So if you clearly देखो, vector कितना है? Vector कितना है? Total vector. So vector 12 है, non-vector केवल 1 है. Next, maskable कितना है? 4 plus 8 12 है, and non-maskable एक ही है. तो क्वेश्चन में क्या पूछ रहे? Which of the following is a not vectored interrupt? So INTR is a not vectored interrupt, my dear. Okay, Murli. Rahul Raj, namaskar Rahul Raj. I wish you all the best. Chinna Muslivada. Okay, Pendurti. Okay. Please go ahead. Feeling good. Thank you. Dear students, आपको refresh माइंड से जाओ. So I don't want to be make panic everyone. तो एग्जाम्स आते रहते हैं. हम 30 साल के पहले नहीं, 30 साल के बाद भी एग्जाम लिखना पड़ता है. अगर आप हायर एजुकेशन को जा रहे हैं, हायर एजुकेशन में भी आप एग्जाम लिखना पड़ता है. बट दिस एग्जाम, ऑल द एग्जाम्स, वन एग्जाम इज ओवर मीन्स इट डज नॉट मीन वन एग्जाम कैन नॉट डिसाइड योर लाइफ. आपका लाइफ एग्जाम के लिए डिफरेंट नहीं हो सकता है ना. एक एग्जाम के बारे में आपका लाइफ डिफरेंट नहीं हो सकता है. एग्जाम हो गया, उसका एक्सपीरियंस ले एंड और एक एग्जाम पर ध्यान करते हैं. प्रिपरेशन तो कंटिन्यूस पड़ता है ना. Even if you are entering into good job also, आपको प्रिपरेशन करना पड़ता है. Suppose you are doing any private sector job, you may be doing a data science job, you may be doing some machine learning job. आपको PSC job dream है. So प्रिपरेशन की जर्नी है. ओके, हमारा चैनल यहाँ है, हमारा फैकल्टी यहाँ है. आपको डेफिनेटली आपको गुड पुश रहेगा. इसके बारे में चिंता मत करो. ये प्लेटफॉर्म आपको इतना अच्छा सर्विस दे रहा है. तो दिस विशेस विल बी देयर एवरीवेयर. बट आप आपका माइंड सेट को चुन करो, माइंड को रीवायर कर लो. ओके, माइंड को रीवायरिंग कर लो बेटा. कोई ना कोई टाइम माइंड नेगेटिव एस्पेक्ट में जा रहा है. सी, मुझसे कोई भी एग्जाम नहीं होता, मेरा परसेंटेज कम है, मेरा मेहनत अच्छा. नो, ऐसा मत सोच लो. आप कभी भी माइंड को रीवायरिंग कर सकते हैं. सी, 10 years before these many opportunities are there, not there. 10 years before we used to write the notes from the text books and we used to study. बट आपको देखो इतना ईजी लेवल से आपको कंटेंट मिल रहा है. नॉट ओनली दिस प्लेटफॉर्म एंड एनी प्लेटफॉर्म, डिजिटलाइजेशन, आपको एजुकेशन की वजह से कितना अच्छा कंटेंट आपको मिल रहा है. सो कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम को फोड़ना इज वेरी आसान है. अभी आपको वेरी इजी हो गया, क्योंकि 10 years बिफोर वी डोंट हैव दिस फैसिलिटी. अगर 10 साल के पहले ये फैसिलिटी है तो मैं बार्क में साइंटिस्ट बनता था, क्योंकि इंस्ट्रूमेंटेशन में जितना सब्जेक्ट्स है उसका सब्जेक्ट का कंटेंट भी नहीं मिलेगा. अभी देखो कितना कंटेंट आपको अच्छा आ रहा है. सो बी पॉजिटिव एंड गो हेड. डेफिनेटली बी पॉजिटिव माइंडसेट एंड गो टू द एग्जामिनेशन. आई एम देयर टिल even though you are going for exam, I'm still continuation with you. So exam के दिन भी मैं आपको content ले रहा हूँ. I'm so happy for that. So actually क्या हो गया ना, पहले measurements तक था, लेकिन मैंने सोचा कल रात को मैं मेजरमेंट्स लिए. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू अटेंडेड द मेजरमेंट सेशन? इट वाज अ गुड सेशन. अराउंड 50 to 60 क्वेश्चंस वी हैव डिस्कस्ड. ब्यूटीफुल क्वेश्चंस वी हैव डिस्कस्ड यस्टरडे. ओके, so I don't want to take much session because रात को नींद होना चाहिए, इसलिए मैं 10 बजे 9:45 को मैंने क्लोज कर दिया. ओके, सो कल तो मेजरमेंट्स था, लेकिन आज माइक्रो प्रोसेस लिस्ट में नहीं था, लेकिन मैं सोच लिया बिकॉज इलेक्ट्रिकल स्टूडेंट्स के लिए, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक स्टूडेंट्स के लिए भी माइक्रो प्रोसेसर इंपॉर्टेंट सब्जेक्ट है. ओके, चलो बेटा, लेट अस गो फॉर द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. आंसर दिस क्वेश्चन. Which one of the following statement is correct? In Intel 8085, the interrupt enable flag is reset by. Which of the following statement is correct which related to the interrupt enable flip flop is reset by DI instruction only, system reset only, interrupt acknowledge only, either DI or system reset or interrupt acknowledge. Try to answer this question, my dear. सोच के बताइए बेटा, अभी बहुत अच्छा स्ट्रेंथ भी आ चुका है क्लास में, सो थोड़ा सोच लो. एग्जाम में कोई समय क्या होता है ना, आपको some topic you may have not studied, but then also you want to get some answer. So in that scenario, what you will do? इसका आंसर क्या हो सकता है? एक्सेलेंट, एक्सेलेंट राहुल राज. ऑप्शन डी. व्हाई? बिकॉज he's the interrupt enable, my dear. This is interrupt enable. This is interrupt enable. DI means what? DI means what? DI is disable interrupt, right? Disable interrupt. Disable interrupt. That is interrupt enable. What the question is asking is interrupt enable flip flop. Which one of the following statement is correct? In an Intel 8085, the interrupt enable flip flop is reset. Sorry. Interrupt enable flip flop is reset. That means what? Interrupt flag is to become 0. Interrupt flag, flip flop means flag. Interrupt flip flag has to become 0. देखो क्वेश्चन में क्या दिया है? Interrupt enable flip flop is to become reset. That means IF has to be 0. So how it is possible? Disable interrupt. Yes, disable interrupt. That means interrupt flag becomes 0. Yes, very good. Next, system reset. When you perform reset, all will become 0. Interrupt flag also will become 0. Next, interrupt acknowledge. See, microprocessor को interrupt आता है. When interrupt is there, interrupt flag is equal to 1, my dear. So this is microprocessor को जा रहा है ये this is microprocessor को जा रहा है. Microprocessor will give you interrupt acknowledge. Once it gives interrupt acknowledge, IF flag is equal to 0. So this is also correct. So either DI or system reset or interrupt acknowledge. 3 साइकिल्स में आपको interrupt disable होगा. राहुल राज, आप करेक्ट है. GS आप सोच लो थोड़ा, सिस्टम रीसेट के बाद भी इंटरप्ट फ्लैग 0 होगा. डिसेबल इंटरप्ट बोल तो इंटरप्ट फ्लैग विल बी 0 होगा. इंटरप्ट एक्नॉलेजमेंट के बाद भी इंटरप्ट 0 होगा. आइदर DA और सिस्टम. सो दैट्स व्हाई A B C इज द राइट आंसर. चिंता मत करो राहुल राज, आप सही बोला, क्योंकि एग्जाम में आपको यहां तक देखा तो कंफ्यूज होगा. इंटरप्ट इनेबल नहीं पूछ रहे, वो इंटरप्ट इनेबल फ्लिप फ्लॉप शुड बी रीसेट पूछ रहे. इंटरप्ट इनेबल फ्लिप फ्लॉप मस्ट बी रीसेट. दैट मींस IF हैज टू बिकम 0. ओके, चलो माय डियर, वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन. Which one of the following is a software interrupt of 8085 microprocessor? जल्दी बताओ बेटा, टाइम वेस्ट मत करो. RST 7.5 is a hardware interrupt. Trap is a hardware interrupt. Here is a hardware interrupt. So RST 7 is a software interrupt. So option B is the right answer. Okay, option B is the right answer. Let us go for the next question. The interrupt vector table of IVT of 8086 contains dash. The contents of CS and IP of the main program. The contents of CS and IP of the main program. The starting CS and IP values of the interrupt service routine. The starting address of the IVT. John, answer this question. What is IVT, my dear? IVT stands for interrupt vector table. IVT stands for interrupt vector table. Okay, so this is an interrupt vector table. So interrupt vector table starts from an end set. Okay, it starts from 000H. In 8086, for whenever interrupt is occurred, the type number multiply with 4, my dear. In 8086 it is multiplied with 4. In 8085 it is multiplied with 8. So the first 4 memory locations 000, 001, 002, 003. So 0001, 002, 003. So this will go for ISR 0. Okay, so this is the CS low, this is the CS high, this is the instruction pointer low, this is the instruction pointer high. So this total will come CS colon IP. That means 4 locations. Okay, wow. So whenever interrupt is occurred, the type number is multiplied with 4 and that address are stored in the IVT table. Like that, this address will end at 03FF. So total 256 interrupts are there. So total 256 interrupts are there. 256 into 4 memory locations. It requires 1024. 1024 means 3FF. Okay. So the contents of CS and IP of the main program, no. The contents of CS and of the main program, no. The starting CS and IP value of the interrupt service routine is the right answer. IVT stands for interrupt vector table. ISR stands for interrupt service routine. Very good. Option C is the right answer. Rahul Raj, ये नहीं है, main program की जरूरत नहीं है, because IVT is asking interrupt vector table का पूछ रहा है. He is asking interrupt vector table, my dear. Interrupt vector table में will have the contents of ISR. Where to go? Where to go? Okay, it has to go to the ISR ना, उसका content रहेगा. Okay, my dear. It's a good question. Yeah, try to answer this question जल्दी से जल्दी. Power failure is very, very important, right? Power failure is non-maskable. We cannot prevent it. We cannot mask it. Cannot be masked. Cannot be masked. Power failure cannot be masked. So it is trap. So it is a non-maskable interrupt. Option B is the right answer. जितने लोग लगे मुझे एक बार confirmation दे दीजिए बेटा. Option B is the right answer. Let us go for the next question. Yeah. Assertion and reasoning. Analog to digital converters are used to interface microprocessor to unlock signals. Yes, true है. Many applications in real world produce signal analog in nature. Yes, both the statements are true. Both A and R are true, but R is the right explanation because this is microprocessor. This is microprocessor. This is ADC. Okay, so this ADC, what it will do? It will take the analog input. It will take the analog input and it will generate the digital output. It will generate the digital output. Yes or not? So this is connected to microprocessor. This is connected to microprocessor, and inside the microprocessor we are having the AL register. In the register it is going to come. Okay, my dear. So this is going to activate like this. Analog input is connected to the accumulator like this. Got it? Analog input is connected to the accumulator. That means many real world parameters like temperature signal, the voltage. Suppose this is connected to thermocouple. So what the thermocouple will do? Thermocouple will convert the temperature to voltage. Thermocouple will convert temperature to voltage. So both A and R are true, and R is a correct explanation. ऐसा questions भी हम IAS level में देख सकते हैं. Yes, Rahul Raj, assertion reasoning के लिए. So can you tell me up to what time I can take the class, because I don't want to stretch more, because you all people are in the journey. I'm very happy that being in journey also you are listening this class. So shall I take out 10 more minutes? Okay. Yeah. See, which one of the following circuits transmits two messages simultaneously in one direction? Two messages simultaneously. Duplex, diplex, simplex, quadruplex. So try to answer this question. Very sometimes ऐसा questions भी आएगा. Which one of the following circuit transmits two messages at a time? Two messages at a time. Duplex is different, diplex is different, my dear. Don't think it is a mistake. Can you tell me answer? Excellent. Diplex. It is diplex, my dear, not duplex. It is diplex. Transmission of two signals. Transmission of two signals. Transmission of two signals. Transmission of two signals simultaneously. Simultaneously on antenna. This is one direction. Duplex means two direction. It can send and it can receive. Duplex is two direction. It can send and it receive. But what is asking? Transmission of two messages simultaneously in one direction. Very, very good question. It is transmission of two signals simultaneously over a signal antenna. Over a signal antenna. Over an antenna. This is used in telecommunication. Or antenna. So please note down, my dear. So these type of bits are very thought provoking. आपको simplex पता है? One direction. It is simplex means it acts like a transmitter. Okay na? Next, half duplex. It acts like a transmitter and also receiver, but not at the same time. Full duplex. It can act like a transmitter receiver at the same time, but is asking transmitting two signals at the same time. It is not. He is not asking transmitting and receiving at the same time. Transmitting and receiving means you can go for duplex, but is only transmission two signals. Two means die. So the answer is B. Very good question. All of you are there, my dear. Option B is the right answer, my dear. Chalo, let us go for the next question. The program counter in a 8085 microprocessor is a 16-bit register. So PC is a 16-bit register. So what it will hold? Suppose PC is a 16-bit register, what it will hold? See here, it counts 16 bits at a time. There are 16 address lines. It facilitates the user storing the 16-bit data temporarily. It has to fetch two 8-bit data at a time. It is no need to, there are 16 address lines. Yes, that is the right answer, that's it. It facilitates the user storing the 16-bit data. No, it is not the data, it is address. Okay, so there are 16 address lines, that's why PC will be the 16-bit register. 8085 microprocessor, if you see, 8085 microprocessor, how many data lines? Tell me, yaar. How many data lines? Fundamental question I asked wrong. How many address lines? That also you tell me, yaar. How many data lines or address lines? Jaldi batao, yaar. Jaldi batao, time waste mat karo. So 8086 microprocessor mein, how many data lines and how many address lines? Fundamental question, my dear. Fundamental question. 8085 mein data lines are 8, address lines are 16. 8086 mein data lines are 16, address lines are 20. The memory accessible here is 2 power 16, that is 64 KB, and here memory accessible is 2 power 20, that is 1 megabyte, my dear. 1 megabyte. Okay, chinta mat karo. Okay, Rahul Raj, is it clear? Chalo, let us go for one more question, my dear. What is this? Intel 8085 microprocessor ALE signal is made high to enable the data bus to be used as lower order bus, to latch data D0 to D7 from data bus, to disable data bus, to achieve all the functions listed above. What is the right answer? Jaldi batao yaar. Yes, option A, to enable the data bus to be used as low order address bus. Yes, that is the right answer. Is suitable as order bus. Enable the data bus to be used as lower order address bus. To latch the data, no, this is not related to data. To disable the data bus, no. To achieve all the functions listed above. The first one. See, this is our address latch. So this is a 74LS373, which is called a latch. Okay, wow. And this is our microprocessor, 8085 microprocessor. It will give you the ALE signal, address latch enable. So before this, the address bus was combined. Before this, the address bus was combined. Okay, so that is AD0 to AD7. Okay, na? And the remaining address bus A15 to A8 to A15. So after latch, what happens? This A0 to A7 plus A8 to A15. So total milake 16-bit address bus. As the name indicates, ALE, address latch enable, my dear. Address latch enable. It enables the address bus. DEN stands for data bus enable. Data bus enable, my dear. It enables the data bus. Is it clear? So very good. So let us go for the next question. Which one of the following statements for Intel 8085 is correct? Program counter specifies the address of the instruction last executed. PC specifies the address of the instruction being executed. PC specifies the address of the instruction to be executed. Which is being executed? Being executed is IR register. No. IR register holds the instruction itself. Instruction register holds the instruction itself. Okay na? PC specify the address of the instruction to be executed. Rahul Raj, are you there in the live? Chalo. Let us go for the next question. Which of the following statement is not correct? Not correct. Bus is a group of wires. It is a true. Next, bootstrap is a technique or device for loading first instruction. Yes, it is also true. Next, an instruction is a set of bits that defines a computer operation. Yes, it is also true. Next, an interrupt signal is required at the start of every program. Is it compulsory, Rahul Raj? At the start of every program, is it necessary to disturb the process? It's not compulsory. So this is the false statement. So which is not correct? Option D is not correct. Are you there? Chalo, option D is not correct. Let us go for the next question. Processor status word of 8085 microprocessor has 5 flags. Which of these 5 flags? So I told you to remember like this. So this is a 8085. So it is having 8-bit register D0, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, D7. So this is D0, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, D7. Okay. So carry flag, Sachin 0, P, all. That's it. 5 flags. If Sachin is 0, all players cancel. So what are the flags? This is a sign flag, this is a 0 flag, this is a auxiliary carry, this is a parity, this is the carry. So overflow flag is not there in the picture. Overflow flag is not there. Sign 0, auxiliary, parry, carry. So option overflow flag is not there. OV flag is not in 8085. Okay, option A is the right answer. Okay, chalo, option A. Very good Rahul Raj. Let us go for the next question. The cycle required to fetch and execute an instruction in 8085 microprocessor is which one of the following? Clock cycle, memory cycle, machine cycle, instruction cycle. What is the answer for this question? See, my dear student, clock cycle means 1 T state. Clock cycle means 1 T states. Clock cycle means what actually? Clock cycle means what? So this is the clock cycle. This is a clock cycle. It goes on, it goes on, it goes on, it goes on, it goes on. Next, see here. First instruction cycle में क्या होता है? So first clock cycle, first basic is T state. So machine cycles में क्या क्या होता है? Machine cycle बोलो तो क्या क्या आता है? opcode fetch, memory read, memory write. These all are the IO read, IO write. These all are the machine cycles. One machine cycle is equal to n number of T states. N number of T states. One machine cycle is equal to n number of T states. Next comes the instruction cycle. Instruction cycle can contains fetch, decode, and execute. So an instruction cycle is n number of machine cycles. N number of machine cycles. Okay na? So clock cycle is T state, machine cycle is n number of T states, instruction cycle is n number of machine cycles. So the right answer is option D होगा, my dear. Very good. Madhavi, कहाँ से हो आप? Yes, option D is the right answer. Instruction cycle is the right answer. चलो. Now, both the ALU and control section of CPU, employ which special purpose storage locations? Buffers, decoders, accumulators, registers. Special purpose storage. आंसर बताओ यार, डाटा स्टोरेज करने के लिए क्या है? आंसर दिस. ALU and control section of CPU. Yes. Option D, all register. Register में accumulator भी आएगा. Accumulator, B register, C register, D register, E register, HL register. So these all are the registers. Registers are part of the accumulator, is a part of registers. So these all are present in the CPU. If you see, if you take this is a microprocessor. If you take this is a microprocessor. Inside the microprocessor, we are having the ALU, okay, and we are having the control unit. So these are the things. So ALU में क्या है, arithmetic logic unit. So इसमें having registers. This is register, this is register, this is a register, this is a register, this is a register, these are registers. Registers are temporary memory storage location. Registers A, B, C. Okay. So let us go for the next question. Consider the following statements in 8085 microprocessor. Data bus and address bus are multiplexed in order to increase the speed of the microprocessor, reduce the number of pins, connect more peripheral chips. Which of these statements are correct? Try to answer this question here. Madhavi Hosamani, are you writing the BARC examination, my dear? Are you going for the BARC exam today? Within 2-3 minutes I am going to close the class. So just answer this question. Consider the following statements in 8085 microprocessor. Data bus and address bus are multiplexed in order to, yes, obviously to reduce the number of pins. Okay, when you reduce the number of pins, connect more peripheral chips. That is also correct. Yes or not? We can connect more peripheral chips. Is it right or not? When you reduce the number of pins, you can connect the more peripherals also. But basic purpose is to reduce the number of pins only. Connecting more peripheral chips is the last option. I prefer option B. Why? Because first we have to reduce the number of pins. Multiplexing का purpose वही है. Multiplexing means multiplexing means using one pin for many functions. Using one pin for many functions. Okay, 2 only we can take. Why? Because connecting more peripheral chips is not the, based on connecting more peripheral chips we are not taking. Okay, so that can be the right answer. Okay, answer this. Monostable multivibrators IC74121 are used in a microprocessor based system for frequency measurement. Microprocessor counts the number of interrupt signals per second or within a specified interval through ISR. What can be the answer for this? Yes, this question is a combination of analog and microprocessor. Monostable multivibrator. So monostable multivibrator is generally for the timing signals and clock signals and frequency signals. So this statement is true. Microprocessor counts the number of interrupt signals per second, yes, within a specified interval through ISR. This is also true. This is also true, my dear. But this is not explaining that. So both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. So option B is the right answer. Option B is the right answer. This is true now. Monostable multivibrator is used for timing signals and frequency measurement, and this is ISR. That is correct. Whenever interrupt is generated, it jumps to the ISR and comes out of the ISR. Both are individually true. Okay. Answer this. Which one of the following statement correspond to execution of SIM instruction? SIM instruction is not correct. SIM means what? SIM is an instruction set interrupt mask. Set interrupt mask. So answer this question here fast. Yes. It will selectively mark all interrupts of the 8085. Contents of B7 are copies and S4D pin only bit B6 in accumulator is 1. RST 7.5 can reset without executing ISR for RST 7.5. So what can be the right answer for this? Serial out data, it can handle interrupts and serial IO. See, set interrupt to mask, actually it is a 8-bit register, my dear. It is a 8-bit register. See here, these are D7, D6, D5, D4, D3, D2, D2, D1, D0. So D7, D6, D5, D4, D3, D2, D1, D0. So SIM instruction is used for masking interrupts, but it is having some extra functionalities also. So this is SOD, serial out data. This is serial out enable. So it is suitable for serial data communication also. Okay. So next is unused. Next is RST 7.5. Next is MSE, mask set enable. Okay na? RST 7.5. Next M7.5, M6.5. This is M mask 7.5, M6.5, M5.5. So this is the set. This is a set. Okay. So what is the use? Masking and unmasking of 7.5, 6.5 and 5.5. So it is 7.5, 6.5, 5.5 only. But he has mentioned that it will selectively mark all the interrupts. Selectively mark all the interrupts is not correct, right? It is not related to all the interrupts. RST reset, RST 7.5 always. So RST 7.5 can reset without executing ISR. So this is correct only. It can handle interrupts and serial IO. So serial out data enable also, interrupts also enabled. So these are also correct. Contents of bit B7 are copies and S4D pin only if bit B6 in accumulator is equal to 1. So marking all the interrupts is wrong. It is not related to all the interrupts. Okay na? So option A is the. Sure, let us go for the next. I think all we have covered. What is the answer for this question? Which one of the following does not take place when 8085 microprocessor is reset? 8085 gives reset out signal to reset external hardware. 8085 resets program counter to FFFH. The interrupt system is disabled. The buses are tri-stated. So this is going to become 0 actually, not FFFF. So this is not going to be executed. PC will become 2. PC will become 0, 0, 0. Sure. Next, handshake signals in a data transfer is transmitted along with the data bits, before the data transfer, after the data transfer, either along with the bits or after the data transfer. So before the data transfer is the right answer. Handshake signals are generally before the data transfer. Next. A subroutine is a program written separately from the main program to perform a function that occurs repeatedly in the main program. A subroutine can be called by a call instruction. It says both are true, but that is not the correct explanation. Option B is the right answer. Let us see this question. Consider the execution of the following instruction. LXI H is given. So I can take HL. HL is equal to 0, 1, FF. Next, SHLD. That means store the contents of 2050 and 2051. After the execution of the contents of the memory locations 2050 and 2051H and the register H and L will be dash. Okay. So first let me take here HL. What is a HL? HL registry 01FF. So this is L, this is H. So this is 01, this is FF. Next, memory locations. If we take the memory locations, this is the 2050 and this is the 2051 memory location. Okay. So now what is happening? SHLD means what? Store the contents of HL to the memory locations 2050 and 2051. 2050H, 2050H and HL registers will be 2050 will be FF. Yes, this will be FF and this will be 0, 1. So option C is going to be the right answer. Very good. Option C is going to be the HL will not change, na? They will be like that only. Okay, my dear. So these are all the questions. Enough for today. Okay. Chalo. Thank you very much. And I wish you all the best for your examination. Okay. So थोड़ा जल्दी से जल्दी किया हमने, but आप exam के पहले भी attend कर रहे हो. I wish you all the best. Go with the cool mindset. Don't have any tension or any pressure in your mindset. Okay. I wish you all the best for your BARC examination.